Greetings again from Antarctica. I just got an email from the students at Jackson Elementary in Memphis, Tennessee, and they wanted to know what kind of insulation works best for marine mammals, fur or blubber? And that's a great question, you guys at Jackson Elementary. Let's investigate. We learned that Weddell seals have a thick layer of fat or blubber. And this layer is approximately 2 to 2.5 inches thick. And it does a great job of keeping the seal warm in such a harsh environment. But not all marine mammals that live in cold environments use a lot of blubber to insulate themselves. Some animals, like sea otters and fur seals, have a thick, dense layer of fur. This fur works to protect the animal by trapping layers of air in between the animal's skin and the water. And since their fur is so thick, the animal's skin stays dry because the icy cold water doesn't reach their skin. But back to your question, which type of insulation works best? Well, let's do an experiment to find out. And to represent the Southern Ocean, we're going to use this tub filled with ice water. And so let's take the temperature of this icy water to find out just exactly how cold the water is. It looks like the temperature is right at about 32 degrees Fahrenheit or 0 Celsius. Not bad. All right, so let's start by taking the temperature now of our warm water. Wait a few minutes or a few seconds here to see. Oh, it's shooting up fast. And it looks like the temperature is about 74, yep, right at about 74 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, now let's make our seals. To represent the types of insulation seals can have, we will use 3 different balloons filled with warm water. 1 balloon with no insulation, 1 balloon with fur insulation and a layer of air, and 1 balloon with blubber. So let's start with our control seal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put our warm water into the balloon. Twist it a couple of times. And then carefully clamp it together because we want that water to come back out. All right, so there is our control seal. To make our fur seal, I have placed 2 balloons inside of each other. So I'm going to put water in the first one and air in the second one, hopefully without making a mess. Twist it up and clamp the water. Now here's the tricky part. Fur seals have air. So what I'm going to do is try and put air in the outer balloon to represent the trapped air. Now that's the easy part. It's closing it is the hard part. All right, that's better. So there's our fur seal. We're also going to put our fur seal. We've got the air inside, so we've got the water in there. We've got the air surrounding them, and now we're going to put the balloon in a little beanie to represent the fur of the seal. Now for the Weddell seal, So this is an absolute mess. What I've already done is taken 2 baggies and then put Crisco shortening in between the 2 layers of baggies. And so this will represent about 1/4 inch thick blubber. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to place my balloon inside of my blubber bag. So let's get a little more water. Take the water out carefully. Twist it around. Clip this one and place it in my blubber bag. We're going to put all 3 of our seals in my icy cold water for about 5 minutes. We're going to do this all at the same time. So stay tuned to see what happens. Okay, so it's been about 5 minutes. So let's take our seals out of the water. And I'm going to take and pour the water into the cups. Now that all of our water is inside of the cups, we're going to take the temperature of each cup. So let's start with our control seal. Well, it's pretty much just under 46. Not quite 45. All right. Let's try the temperature of our fur seal. Now it's just about hit 64 and it looks like it's stopped. Okay, let's go on to our Weddell seal. It is about at 68. So the temperature of the water in our control seal was about 46 or just under 46 degrees Fahrenheit. The temperature of our fur seal was about 64 degrees Fahrenheit. And the temperature of our Weddell seal was about 68 degrees Fahrenheit. So the winner is the Weddell seal. So let's create a graph with the data we've just collected. We'll plot time on the x-axis and temperature on the y-axis. We took 2 temperature measurements. One just before we put the balloon in the water. We'll plot this on the x-axis with a time of 0. The temperature was 74 degrees Fahrenheit. The second temperature measurement was after the balloon was in the water for 5 minutes. We'll plot this on the x-axis with a time of 5. In the seal with no insulation, our control seal, the temperature was just under 46 degrees Fahrenheit. We'll plot this in red. The fur seal's temperature was 64 degrees Fahrenheit, and so we'll plot this in blue. And the Weddell seal's temperature was 68 degrees Fahrenheit, and we'll plot this in green. What does the data tell us? The water in all the balloons started at the same temperature, and the water temperature in all of the balloons decreased. We can also see from the graph that the seal that lost the most heat was the uninsulated seal, our control group, and the seal that lost the least heat was the Weddell seal, although the fur seal was a close second. Well, I don't know about you, but these findings don't surprise me, since the Weddell seal lives in the icy waters surrounding Antarctica, further south than any other mammal.